Good evening. This is Dr. Kemi Olunloyo in Nigeria, and the time is about 9:15 p.m. It is the 4th of June, 2019, and it's Tuesday, Eid Mubarak Day. Earlier today, I posted a story that I got from Premium Times. Premium Times is an investigative news platform like Sahara, Reporters, Cable NG, and others. Now, they've had two incidents of fake news. Of course, my story with my dad and the one with Boko Haram and Miyetti Allah. However, those stories doesn't mean that they don't do a good job. Sahara has had their own share of their own fake stories too, but I wouldn't call those stories fake. They were stories that were not completely identified. You remember that story where Sahara said my brother was arraigned for 40 million naira fraud, and I didn't even know who the brother was. Look at how that ended. It wasn't my brother. It was a cousin I knew at 6 months old. Okay, and it was not 40 million, and everything was just distorted. And it took one newspaper to correct everything, The Nation. And that's because that reporter came to me and I did an interview on behalf of the family. In the process of doing news, you have to understand how news works. A lot of you I got angry at today. I blocked 27 people. I don't care. I love blocking. Okay? With PTSD, and I will keep educating you about PTSD. With post-traumatic stress disorder, there are two symptoms, fight or flight. In my own case, I'm fighting more. Okay? I'm abusing people on my page. I'm actually abusing people. I'm calling you guys names. I'm telling you, fuck off my page. Shut up. This one, that one. It actually gives me more strength. I like doing it. And why am I doing it? It's because I'm not well. Should I be doing that? Should I be doing that to people outside? Call me mad woman, whatever. Trauma is not a mental illness. Trauma is a life experience. And until I heal from that trauma, until I get closure from what Yabo did to me, it's never going to end. It's going to go on and on and on and on. Just remember Nidal Hassan. Every time you want to remember me, remember what happened to Dr. Nidal Hassan, Nidalhasan. Google him. Then you'll understand what I'm going through with PTSD. Let's go back to the story. So Premium Times said on the headline that Temitope had released a movie featuring Femi Adebayo and some other actors. I was so stunned. I hadn't even gotten to the actors or actresses yet. I went to the director and said, why would she do something like this? I am an activist and I'm advocating for Naira Marley's release and the dismissal of his case because I know well that this boy has been accused of something that he didn't do. Some of you are saying, I'm supporting a 419 boy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Well, your opinions are your opinions. I know what I know. It takes a lot to call out other people in the case and people who put the case together. It takes a lot. But as an investigative journalist, and I'm doing all this in a sick bed, you need to respect me more. Because if I'm not sick and I'm actually working, believe me, this case would have gone a long time ago. So don't tell me that I didn't verify my findings because I didn't know that movie titles could be changed. You see one thing about me, I don't watch movies. When I was in America, I never watched anything out of Hollywood. I couldn't even sit down through a television movie. So I don't go to the movie houses. I'm not a movie fan. So when I came to Nigeria, I watched my first Nollywood movie last month in April. Okay, April, May. I don't watch Nollywood. I'm not interested in movies as a general thing. Indian movies, Bollywood, all this stuff. I'm not a movie fan. There's some people like that, and I'm one of those. So you will never find me reporting about movies on my media stories, if you've noticed now. Some people say that I just noticed now. I don't know anything about switching titles. If all of you sit your ass down there and tell me, okay, that I didn't verify my findings, don't you know that people can switch movies or hack YouTubes or whatever? You guys are stupid. You're stupid. You have celebrities who are actors and actresses. You follow them on Instagram and everywhere. Okay? You're supposed to be supporting their work, not knowing that their movies have been switched, hacked, and titles taken off and switched and replaced. That is not how you support a celebrity. You are part of the problem called piracy. Nigeria has a huge piracy problem. And I always say that Nollywood is a highly pirated industry, that they cannot make 100,000 naira from one movie. You make a movie in Nollywood, you put it on a CD, You want to duplicate it and sell it. You can't. Because somebody has taken it to Abba and they've made 500,000 copies and they're selling it for 2 Naira or whatever it is. I watch it in Canada and America. You go to a Nigerian store. You want that film over there. You bring it to them. They'll duplicate it for you in a computer underneath the counter. And then you can take it for $5. Is that right? That's wrong. So many of you knew that these movies were being pirated. And you keep quiet and you're watching it for free. You're watching it for free. So the pirates are getting the views. And they're getting paid for the views. Man, many of you are not going to make heaven. You're going straight to hell. Sadly, I have to end this with some good note. I spoke to Temitope in the DM. And she tagged me on a post all the way from California. She's 8 hours behind. One of my children lives in California. 8 hours behind. She was very polite. And she said, Auntie, she even called me mommy. This is why I replied you. Everybody was yapping you everything. I didn't think you knew what was going on. And some of you are saying, why did you do your finance? Are you blind, guys? Are you fucking blind? I read an article on Premium Times, not Linda KG blog. Premium Times. Reading something on Premium Times and Sahara Reporters is different from reading something from Linda KG blog or any other blog that lies over there. Now, if it was Linda's blog or any blog that has lied before, I might do a little bit more investigation. But am I working as a journalist? Am I still an investigative journalist on Nigerian soil? All your rubbish that you put in my DM, don't put it in my DM. Get it out of my DM. I don't need anybody's wahala or job or anything. Stay out of my DM. The only people that come to my DM are people that even have the time to give me 1,000 Naira to contribute to my medical before I go totally crazy here. So to finish my broadcast, Topper, thank you so much for reaching out to me. I now understand what's going on. It's a serious problem and it needs to go to the presidency. None of the presidency has helped Nollywood enough. Everybody going to dine over there with the presidents during their campaigns and all that. After the campaigns, you need to be telling the president how they need to stop piracy in the industry. The same thing is happening in the music industry. The music industry at least has digital ways of putting out stuff. How do you put out movies digitally? Everything going on YouTube now. You can't download things from YouTube. YouTube has tried their best to stop every single downloading software from downloading. Even we have stuff on YouTube. I have one entire channel on YouTube in Canada that all the videos there, I need them now and I can't even download them. So please support your artists. Support your movie stars, actors and actresses. Don't sit down and then come to my page telling me bullshit. Okay, I'm not apologizing for my language. Telling me bullshit and telling me, don't you know that movie is 6 months old and they changed the title? No, we don't know. Some of us don't know. We're learning it for the first time. Anything I don't know, I don't like to report. I'm not a sports fan. I only like sports that are not available here. The only sports I like is baseball, cricket, and hockey, ice hockey. Nigerians don't play those. I don't like soccer and I don't like basketball. Basketball is in America. I've never liked it. So I don't do sports reporting a lot. Even though all journalists should be able to report everything. So basically, nǹkan tí mo ń sọ ni pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn burúkú tẹ́ wá ń ta tẹ́ mọ̀ pé wọ́n pirate movie mo ń lo energy tèmi. This week ṣe máa dákẹ́ tí máa rest díẹ̀ kí Naira Marley jáde on bail kó lọ rest ilé fún rẹ̀ kó lọ jẹun dáadáa. Màá fi yẹn náà rest. Mi ní post ní Instagram for 1 week. Màá máa wò yín lójú. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ post ẹ máa bọ̀ ní YouTube. Community wà ní YouTube. Starting tomorrow, YouTube community. youtube.com/Kemi Olunloyo TV. If you want to see my post, that's where I'm going to be posting beginning tomorrow. All right? Because can you appreciate sharing? You are crying more than the bereaved. And cry for and boo me fun. Otiroraso. Very nice and polite. Temitope, good luck with your career. It's a problem, we have to deal with it. You need a voice like mine to make noise. Yes, and I mean it. Because 4 bills in what you draft and sit on Lossy new Senate at the new House of Reps. Tombati Bere 9th Assembly. Okay? You guys need to draft one of those 2. If you need my help, I'd like to be involved. Different bills need to go in front of the Senate and the House. There's so much piracy, there's so much crap all over Nigeria that have to be done by law. I'm Kemi Olunloyo, Dr. Kemi. Thanks for listening.